Got that shit in there and
From the 757 to the 713, where you know we stay whipping through the streets. Some will call it swinging bang, some will call it slow ride. I just call it cruising to the beat.
It's the Cruising Podcast.
Cruising to the beat.
Da, 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 da. It's the Cruising Podcast.
Cruising to the
Da, 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 da.
Welcome to another edition of the Cruising Podcast. I'm your host, Andrew Cruz, and today is Wednesday, August 20th, baby. We're almost through August. I feel like we just started August, and we're almost at the end of August. And I have not done any of the goals. I haven't even wrote down my goals. I want to write down goals for September. Fuck. Oh, man. But yes, welcome to the pod, man. The pod that never quits. You know what I'm saying? It's been over 7 years now that we have been doing a podcast. 7 years. Holy mother goose. Where has time gone? I remember starting it. I really do. I remember starting, motherfucker, man. I was just like, oh man. Holy mother goose. I didn't think we could get here. And I already cursed within the first 5 seconds. Good job, Andrew. You know what I'm saying? Great job. Congratulations on you for cursing in the beginning like an idiot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry to the algorithm peoples. Please allow it to be, you know what I mean? Just let that slide for me, man. Come on, man. Let it slide, baby. All right, so if you've listened to the Patreon episode, you will actually know what today's subject is today. Today's subject is today. Today's subject, whatever. I don't know. It's words. Words escape me right now. You probably see the fan going off right now. Don't mind the fan. Hopefully, this isn't making any noises as we're doing the pod. So, or well, you know, I got, you know, what I'm saying, but you know, your boy got the AI working for him, so it is what it is. But but if you haven't listened to the Patreon and don't want to spend $3 for your boy, which would be great. I mean, if you decide that you want to check out the Patreon, I do. We got to talk about the casting controversy of the One Piece live action, and also other live action animes and video games, and I think even books. We dove into it. Sorry. It's been a long day. Yes, I yawned. I'm sorry. I had to yawn. That yawn came out of nowhere, by the way. But, yeah, man, we got to talk about that. So, but today I am going to complain. Well, because why not? I don't know if that means that I'm contradicting myself or not, but, I've done this before and been completely wrong, which I hope I am. I really hope that I am wrong about these castings, but nah, I mean, sometimes right. So, but we're going to be talking about the Street Fighter casting and also the one Mortal Kombat casting that makes entirely zero sense in all of God's creation. And if you don't know, you will know very soon what I'm talking about. But where you can find the Cruising Podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Patreon, YouTube, and anywhere else you can find your podcast needs. That's where you can find the Cruising Podcast. Also, where you find latest updates to the show is on Instagram at Cruising Podcast, also on Twitter at Nicetown Finest. Hey, you ever deal with someone that can't read? Like, literally can't read? Like, they will, like, read something on, like, for example, we had, for just hypothetical. This is a hypothetical thing. You have a quiz, like a little quiz thing, and somebody has an answer key for the quiz thingamajiggy. And if you heard me just say that, just say okay, just for the quiz, right? And they already gave you all, like, it's like a teacher standing in the middle of your class. Like once in a while, a teacher will be like, all right, guys, we're having a quiz, but everybody's going to get 100 on it, right? But say that the teacher has the answer key and was still reading off the wrong answers from the answer key. How would you feel about that? That once again, that is an authority figure. How would you feel about that authority figure doing that? Just putting it out there. Just wanted to ask a question because it's going to be Stories from the Wood. Hey, yeah, Story from the Woods is coming back, baby. I got more stories, more war stories, baby, from from a place. I mean, it's just stories that happen that not happened, but I've seen. Just putting it out there. But yeah, that's a little tease. I'm gonna give you a little tease. Okay, so you should pay three. I'm telling you, that's a Patreon, by the way, because there's things that's being talked about that's very personal, and I just want people to be able to. Hold on, let me make sure that this is in my eyes. Why is it like not? Why? It looks like I don't have another eye. I mean, I guess you can't see the lazy one. I mean, I can't wait until that gets fixed. We'll see when the fuck that happens. But continuing on, Story from the Woods is coming back. That's one of the story. That's one of the different things that we do on the Patreon. I do a lot more storytelling, a lot more what's the word? A lot more personal stories for sure. Give you all a little bit personal glimpse into the life of Andrew Cruz, pretty much. So definitely go check out the Patreon. It's only $3 a month. If you want to just listen to like certain posts on there, actually, that's $5 for each of those posts. If you just want to listen to that. I know it doesn't make sense to you, but it makes sense to me. I don't know. Yeah, yes, I sell the post for a little bit higher. Okay, whatever. But what's going on right now is that just a lot of things. Like I told you guys, I just got a new car. Now I have to try to get all the rest of this rigmarole with the damn car. And I completely forgot to do one thing that I told myself that I wasn't going to forget to do, and I completely forgot until right now. Holy fuck, yo! Why is this not working? Do I need a new? I think I need a new ring. I have one. But yeah, that's pretty much where we are right now. That's all I pretty much got for you guys. Studying for something that hopefully can compute to getting me more money, or the podcast can give me some more bread. You know what I'm saying? I know I shouldn't be talking about it giving me more money or making anything, any ads or anything, but that would be nice. I ain't gonna lie to you. It would be a nice little extra income to come to your boy, or maybe primary income. Who knows? I'm just putting it out there. But that is that's pretty much the personal diatribe of what's going on right now. I know I haven't done a podcast. I know I've been very inactive, but we are getting real active. We're getting active. You know what I mean? We're real active now, baby. Yeah. All right. We are going to the Street Fighter casting. I'm going to how am I going to say this? To be nice. My mother told me to say nice things, but I don't have nice things to say with some of these castings. All right. So just going to put it out there. What is this? Hold on. I just want to make sure. Okay, everything's still working and stuff like that. All right, so we have the Street Fighter casting. We'll start off from like top to bottom type stuff. They actually, if you guys, I'm gonna put the link in the bio. Sorry, I'm gonna put the link in the bio. What is this? What is going on here? Okay, no. Okay, we're gonna put the link in the bio for so you can follow along if you want to follow along. But I think it looks like they ranked them from 1 to whatever. Right now, that's what what we're going through right now. So number 1 or should I start last? No, we're starting first. I don't give a shit. Number 1, Andrew Koji is playing Ryu. Perfect. I'm so happy that Andrew Koji is getting the love that he deserves. Actually, everybody was like, that has to be the best casting out of all of them. And there's a reason why it's number 1. Andrew Koji, if you have not seen Warrior or listened to any of the Warrior cast with me and Michael Carroll, you are missing out. The dude was doing Bruce Lee mannerisms. I think he's completely taller than him, like way taller. And the dude was just doing it perfectly. Also, he stole the show on Snake Eyes, G.I. Joe Snake Eyes, because really it was a Storm Shadow. Let's just be real. Let's all be honest with each other. That was a Storm Shadow origin story more than it was a fucking Snake Eyes one. Just putting it out there. But Andrew Koji as Ryu, fuck yes. I'm very, very happy with seeing this. And by the way, for somebody that like I say, he can carry a franchise too. I think Warrior's going to come back to people and be like a cult classic, and they're going to be like, why was there not more of these? Why didn't we ever get more of these? So I don't know, man. I'm just putting it out there. I love the show. I clearly did a whole podcast with Michael Carroll about the show. I think he's an amazing actor, and he was great in Bullet Train too. And so I just, if you guys want to go check him out, please go watch Warrior. I think it is on. Fuck, what is it on? I think it's on Max right now because it was a Cinemax show, and also on Netflix. I'm very sure it's on Netflix for sure. So definitely, please go check it out. All right, next, the Chung Lee, Kalena Ling. I never heard of her before in my life. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's the first time I ever heard of her. Sorry. Actually, even the article says still relatively unknown. Kalena Lang's latest work includes the thriller Presence and some smaller roles, which could actually work in Chung Lee's favor since she's a character who deserves to be taken seriously. Obviously, it all depends on how much screen time she gets in the script. But if she is given solid motivation and some good action scenes, Lang could definitely surprise us. And we have been surprised in the past by very much like very surprising acting casting calls. And let's just be real, we do need to get that stank of the fucking Chung Li movie that came out a few probably over like 10 years ago now. We need to get rid of that stank of that movie because that was horrible. And I wish they didn't use Kristen Kirk. That's pretty much what like. She was my least favorite character on fucking Smallville, and I was like, why? She probably wasn't, and probably that's why she was good at, and maybe it makes her a great actress. But I just didn't. I didn't see her as Chung Li. You know what I'm saying? And I've never seen this young lady before. And hopefully she steals the show. I mean, we have seen it before. Like, old boy that played Kano on the Mortal Kombat movie, great casting. That dude was amazing. He stole the scene every time. So you never know. So definitely we're going to give her a chance. You know what I mean? We're going to be optimistic about her chances. Next, it is Noah Centino. Probably said that shit wrong. I'm sorry if I did. Or yeah, whatever. He's playing Ken. Now, he doesn't give me Ken. I don't know why. Like, Ken knows how to fight. I don't know. Because when he's on Recruit, he does a little bit here and there, but it's like with a gun sometimes. So, like, Ken's like, this is all hand-to-hand combat people. And he's a funny guy. He's actually, I like what they said, that he has charisma, and and Ken is a playful character, which he also is too. I mean, the guy is very, like, if you guys watch Recruit, he definitely is that type of character. It's just weird that we haven't really seen him in like true action sequences to where it's like hand-to-hand combat. And that's an iffy one for me. I'm going to say this iffy. So far, we are 1 for 3. Well, no, possibly 2 for 3. Maybe 3 for 3. We never know. But definitely the personality of Ken, Noah can definitely pull off, I think. And once again, we were supposed to have Ken and Ryu show up, and I'm guessing the Chung Li part 2, and we never got it, which is completely fine by me. All right, number 4. Jason Momoa is playing Blanka. All right. Okay. They just started like, they found like really famous names and said, you want to be in a Street Fighter movie? Yeah, of course. Yeah. All right, cool. We're in there. I'm telling you, we do not have a good track record with live action Street Fighter movies, by the way. Not a good track record. Let's just be real. JVD as Guile was by far the dumbest fucking decision that anyone can ever make. But Ronald Julia playing, Ronald Julia on his deathbed playing in this movie I think this was his last performance. We're talking about Gomez Adams, by the way, playing. Wow, I forgot. Why am I forgetting? Why am I forgetting his name? Right, hold on. Bison, yes, playing M Bison. He fit for some reason. I don't know why he fit playing him. I just don't know. But hey, man, we Jason Momoa, definitely gives me he definitely can give you Blanka vibes for sure. I, we'll see, because he's also supposed to be Lobo, and I think he's more suited to being Lobo for real. I'm hoping that he pulls it off. I really do. Maybe not bring out the whole, I don't know, because we the last time we really seen Jason Momoa, I was trying to watch this Chief movie where he's the chief of war, and I was not expecting it to not be in English. Not gonna lie to you, like me having to read shit at the present day, I'm gonna need some time to watch that. And if you don't know, like Blanca's like a crazy character, and you know what I mean. Jason Momoa has that in him, for sure. Yeah, for sure. All right, next. This actually, I would say this. This might be the perfect casting. I ain't gonna lie to you. You guys are gonna be like, "What? What are you talking about?" 50 Cent as Bullrock. Yeah, I'm with it, yo. Wasn't Michael Clark Duncan Bullrock? The Bullrock is a big black guy that's a boxer, and 50 has a boxer body, kind of. He's like really big, like if you wanted comically like big dude, it's probably 50 Cent. And 50 Cent, you know what I mean, he might pop a few steroids here and there. That's fine, dog. You gotta do what you gotta do. But has been confirmed through like documentaries and things like that 50 knows how to box. So I think he got it, yo. I think 50 can pull this off. I think, like I said, this is a perfect signing to me. All right, so 50 Cent is Bullrock, amazing. All right, Cody Rhodes as Guile. Fuck yes. Oh, I might have said 50 was the perfect casting. Well, you know, we have had a couple perfect castings. Of course, Andrew Koji being perfect for fucking Ryu. Of course, 50 Cent. But Cody Rhodes as Guile, the American Nightmare as Guile. Fuck yes. Hell yes. Yeah. Yep. Uh-huh. I don't see what's wrong with this. I'm surprised. I'm not surprised. I am surprised they went a wrestler route on this one, but I'm glad they didn't go a Muscles from Brussels fucking route this time around. They went with an actual American. I mean, that's just literally all I have for this one. Cody Rhodes is probably going to kill it in this role. I'm very excited to see him in this, for sure, in this role. All right. Continuing on. David Dash Mochian, the host from Midnight with the Devil, or My Night with the Devil, or whatever. Suicide Squad, Polka Dot Man, is playing M. Bison. Huh. Huh. Okay. I want to see how he pulls them off, because Bison's once again, Bison is pretty much like, if we're being honest, Bison's almost like Raiden. But we are 2 for 2 with castings on Bison, for sure. Well, I forget his name all the time. I think it's Neil McDonough. Neil McDonough played Bison in the Chung Li movie. And of course, like the aforementioned Ronald Julia was pretty much the only great part about the original Street Fighter movie. Putting him as Bison, though, he's not. We got to give him a chance. He's a funny guy, but he is eccentric. He is very eccentric, and that's what. And him playing a villain, he played a villain before with Polka Dot Man, of course, and also I think he was in Dark Knight. Yes, Also in Dark Knight. So now One Piece. He's in One Piece? He's probably the most interesting. Strong track record playing eccentric, menacing characters, which definitely lines up with the villain. Yeah. Yep. I know he's in One Piece, though. We're going to talk about that. Okay. Now, this is probably the worst. This is the worst casting of the whole entire movie. And almost makes me not want to watch it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I really think this next one is definitely the worst part of this casting call. Andrew Schultz as Dan Hibiki. I have strong feelings about Andrew Schultz. I don't like him. I don't know him in real life, but I don't like him. Period. I'm not a fan of his. What he had to say about black women for sure really rubbed me the wrong fucking way. So I truthfully dislike him. I've never found him funny either, and also he's a colonizer to me in the comedy world. Like, he's definitely has a black audience, but it's just not real. Like, he doesn't give a shit about his audience at all. Clearly black women audience. And that's not just it. This is an action movie and this is a stand-up comedian. How's he gonna pull this off? Like, he's a very, like, he's frail. You know what I'm saying? Like, a very frail person playing clearly a muscle bound dude. You know what I mean? Apparently Dan. Okay, so what they're saying is playing Dan Hibiki feels 100% in line with what the character represents. Dan is a joke within the Street Fighter universe itself, and Schultz has a comedic timing to make that land. If the film's tone leaves room for some banter, the character could end up being a solid comic relief. But you couldn't find nobody better than that. Like, maybe I don't know. It just, I wouldn't have been mad. I ain't gonna lie to you if you put like Matt Rife in this, like in this role. Like, Andrew Schultz is by far I'm not a fan of his. Never have been, and I will never will be. It's probably why I'm saying this is the worst one, because I don't see how he's comic relief. He's just not funny. He's not funny at all. Like, even his crowd work is not funny. Sorry. Okay, we're gonna continue on. It's one of them Rogan people too, by the way. Like, the one of the Roganites. I call them Roganites now. Yeah, I call them Roganites. That ruined comedy for sure. And everybody's like really on this guy's dick about like how great of a comedian he is. I just never seen it. Sorry. This one, I don't know who the fuck this guy is, so I'm just gonna put it out there. His name is Orville Peck, and he is playing Vega, one of my favorite. Sorry. Vega is one of my favorite Street Fighter characters for sure. So if this gets fucked up, I'm gonna fight this guy. I'm gonna fight him. I'm just gonna lie. Ryu, of course, is my favorite, but Vega's number 2 for sure. Vega is number 2 in the Andrew Cruz Street Fighter knowledge. A masked country singer. Yep, another big surprise in the cast of the new movie. Orville has no acting experience, but has highly performative, aesthetic, and mysterious vibe that actually fit Vega surprisingly well. The risk, of course, is that he's never acted before. However, if the character is treated as a visual type and less as someone with a lot of dialogue, it could totally work. Or maybe he'll surprise us with some acting chops too. I never heard of Orville Peck. I never heard of any of his music. But apparently he's a masked country singer. Okay, cool. Hopefully he works out. I don't know. Hopefully he works. All right, continuing on. And rounding out our top 10. And then after this, we're gonna just go down the list. Roman Reigns is playing Akuma. Okay. All right. Okay. They wanted to, I'm sure they just wanted to go the wrestler route and maybe have, big, like I said, there's some fucking huge names attached to this movie right now. like some very big names, and especially and a lot of smaller names too. You know what I'm saying? They definitely said, look, we're gonna get the most biggest names that we can find and have them work as a have them work as sorry, have them be like the drivers of this movie for sure. And Roman, as they're saying now, the challenge will be to make the character feel like more than just a muscle bound villain. If he can bring out the coldness and danger that this demonic fighter demands, he's got a good shot at nailing it. I think he got it. I think wrestlers out of a lot of professions are the best actors. Also, I want to talk about I was just about to, this might be another podcast, but there's a list out of the greatest wrestlers turned actors of all time. And I would like to explore that list. I ain't gonna lie to you. I might have to explore it. I ain't gonna lie. That's definitely gonna happen. But Roman Reigns playing a cold, like a cold, dangerous character. I mean, that's what he does in wrestling. I think that's what he practically is the tribal chief. He talks a lot of shit. You know what I mean? He talks a lot of shit. But at the same time, he has a cold demeanor sometimes. You know, and I mean that I think that's going to work in his favor. And you know what I mean? He's probably going to be in shape for the role. All the rest of that cool shit. So I'm very excited to see him as Akuma. I ain't gonna lie to you. All right. How many people do we have? Oh, they only gave me 10. They some hoes. Actor playing for M. Since that shit really got. Oh. We know what's weird though. So Bison is like the top villain of Street Fighter, but Akuma also is another big one too. It's just interesting. So sorry y'all. Oh shit. There's probably more, but these were the top 10, I'm guessing. And I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty good top 10 list so far. Hold on, let me see if I can get some more Street Fighter movie 2026. I'm gonna see if they got a cast, like a full fucking cast. But that is the top 10. This was from like a couple months ago too. So, and I think they have just started filming. So, or just started they probably just started principal production because Cody Rhodes took a picture with like his shadow being what's his name, the being Guile. So yeah, this could be fun, man. I think this can be cool. I know Cammy got fucking. There was Cammy though. I know. Hold on, that's weird because I know they did do this. Huh? Am I still recording? I am. I just want to make sure. Sometimes you never know, man. Hold on. I know they just. Oh man, hold on. Street Fighter cast. Let me see if we can get this shit. Sorry, y'all. I know this is kind of like fucking. Ronald Julie. Oh, the old one. What's this? 2026 is supposed to come out. Yeah. Let's see what we got. All right. Right. Let's do it. I'm sorry. My bad. All right. So pretty much named all these people that I've seen so far, except for Hiroki Gato is playing E Honda. Is a Japanese pro wrestler. He is signed to New Japan Pro Wrestling. They got a lot of fucking pro wrestlers doing this shit. What the fuck is going on right now? Goodness gracious. They got wrestlers doing all this stuff. Like that's 3, right? That's 3 wrestlers so far. You know what I mean? Like that's okay. And then I'm gonna F this name up so bad. But Vidya Dev Singh Jam Wall. I possibly fucked this up. He's playing Dalisium, the one with the long arms to be stretching from fucking across the map and punching the shit out of somebody. He is an Indian actor, martial artist, and film producer who predominantly works in Hindi, Tamil, and Telugu movies. I don't know what the fuck that is. He is a practitioner of whatever the hell that is, which is showcased in the film Jungli, He is also best known for his roles in Commando film. Okay, cool. Though whatever that word, however the fuck that works. Yeah. Y'all like, what the fuck happened? Yeah, I don't fucking know. I don't know who he is. He probably does Bollywood. I'm guessing he's Bollywood, one of the Bollywood actors. And what I like what they've done is they tried to cast perfectly. Like I really do. I think they tried to do a really good job with casting. And oh, there we go. Okay. So Oliver Peck is a South African country music singer, country musician, widely known for often wearing a mask and not showing his face publicly. What the fuck are we doing here? Okay, cool. I mean, that's how you want to live your life. That's cool. As long as the motherfucking check clears, baby. All right. So yeah, I was right. Yep. See, look at that. Andrew Cruz knowing filmmaking, baby. I promise you, I was not looking at Wikipedia. I know you guys like, this motherfucker was looking at Wikipedia. No, I was not. Fuck you. Principal photography began on August 18th, 2025 in Australia. Boom, bitches. So Street Fighter was originally scheduled for March 20th, 2026, but has been taken off the schedule less than a year before its release. Makes sense because they just started principal photography. Absolutely makes sense. Yes. Hold on, there was another one? Oh, okay. So I think if they do this right, if they do it right, this could work. It could very much work. I don't see they're definitely going to be leaning on the big names for sure. And they are on the big name characters for sure. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's going to be fun. I think it's going to, I wonder how fun of a set that would be. You got 3 wrestlers playing different roles. You got 50 Cent in it. You know what I mean? You got a couple unknowns that and one person has never acted before, but is a masked singer. And I don't know why you would have him play Vega, but that's cool. It's all right, man. Shit happens. Yeah, I hope they pull it off. The guy that played Vega for the Chung Li movie, it was actually pretty good too. Not gonna lie. But I hope they have. I really do hope this is a fun set. This is a good set, better than what we're hearing from the Marvel Avengers Doomsday set. But that's just, we're not going to go into that. I'm sorry, my bad. Sorry, won't go into it. But yeah, I think that top 10 list is not bad. I think Andrew Koji is going to be a very good lead for this movie. I'm sure they're going to probably make Guile into the leader also, which is Cody Rhodes, of course. And I think David, whatever his name, is a good villain. I think that Roman Reigns has played a heel in some parts, and I think that he could be a very good villain in this movie. I think I think he's going to have fun doing that shit. I think it's just going to be like, you know what I mean, like riding a bike for real. So yeah. That movie, we don't know when it's coming out. It's probably not going to be 2026. It'd probably be late 2026 if it does come out early 2027. Damn. Fuck, yo, we're almost at 2026. Shit. All right. My last thing is only going to take a couple minutes. Goodness gracious, my allergies are kicking my ass. Good thing I'm going to bed after this. Goodness, fuck. I'm going to do all my editing in the morning. Completely forgot what I was about to say to you guys. Oh, so lastly, I want to talk about this Marvel casting for Johnny Cage. I'm not Marvel. Holy shit. Mortal Kombat casting for Johnny Cage. I love Carl Urban. Don't get it twisted. I'm a big fan of Carl Urban. Great actor. I'm definitely a fan of his. He does not fit Johnny Cage. That's the only thing I really want to kind of talk about. He doesn't fit Johnny Cage at all. He's not Johnny Cage. I'm sorry. He's just not. You could have found any American actor to play Johnny Cage. Hell, there's so many of them. And has more he's just calm. He's a cool, angry fellow in The Boys, and he's also like a calm, like almost calm and cool in Riddick. He also played Judge Dredd. I just don't see him being a Hollywood eccentric guy. That's just not. He doesn't fit that mold to me. Like we've seen so many of his characters play practically the same, like cold and calculated person. Like as Butcher, he's a cold, calculated guy. So watching this, I'm like, how's he fit? You know, and maybe I'm wrong, and I could be wrong, and it's okay that I am. I'm hoping that I am wrong because I liked the first Mortal Kombat movie that they came out with. That was during COVID. So, I mean, during I already said it, so this is gonna get flagged anyway. Fuck it. During that time, during the pandy time, you know what I'm saying? And I enjoyed it until dude came out in a fucking gold armor and made zero fucking sense. A character that's never been in the game and came out in gold armor, and that was like a superpower of his. I was watching it and I was like, this is fucking stupid. But having the right people playing Sub-Zero and Scorpion made up for that shit. Faux show, okay? Faux show. And also, by the way, Louis Tan played the shit out of his role. It's just that that memory of him, just his only like transformation or his skill set was this gold fucking armor that he wore, and it looked like it was like definitely shitty, almost shitty practical effects. But we're going to continue on. I'm very excited to see what they do with this next Mortal Kombat movie. It's crazy that we're about to have a Mortal Kombat movie and a Street Fighter movie come out like probably a year or two apart, which is kind of exciting. I'm very excited to see this. I'm hoping, into the nerd gods, I'm hoping that we get a Super Smash Brothers movie too. Like we are working towards it with Mario and fucking what's the other one that came out? Shit. There's another one that came out. It was good. With Super Mario Brothers. I mean, we had Mario and Luigi. I know you guys are like, what the fuck is it? Sonic. Fuck yes, thank you. Even though Sonic was not Nintendo. And people are saying that Sonic and yeah, will be in this movie. I mean, will be in the Super Smash Brothers movie, even though what Sonic was Sega and Mario was Nintendo. Just putting out there. Maybe not use Chris Pratt's voice for this one. I don't know. You know what I mean? He didn't. I'm just putting it out there. Maybe the original guy that played the voice of Mario. I don't know. I'm just a guy talking about some things. All right, but that is the pod for today. I know I talked a lot about the Street Fighter casting. The next episode we're going to be doing some very nerdy shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. We're gonna get real nerdy with it. I've been watching Kaiju number 8. Great anime so far. I love the anime. Of course, One Republic gave us another song, so I mean another fucking banger. So just putting it out there. Lovely. Yeah, that's pretty much where we're at, and also other animes I've been watching too, and TV shows and things like that. So with that, I would like to say where you find the Cruising Podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Patreon, YouTube, and anywhere you can find podcast needs. That's where you can find the Cruising Podcast. Also, where you find latest updates to the show is on Instagram at Cruising Podcast, also on Twitter at Nicetown Finance. And with that, I would like to say I love all you guys so much. Please stay safe out there. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. I'll catch you guys later. Deuces.